All right, guys, it is Monday. I have a Monday editorial for you. That's right. Thanksgiving is past us. We're moving on to Christmas. Yes, the most commercial holiday of the year. Why can't it just be about food, family, and the baby Jesus? I don't know. But I do have a Monday editorial for you with my Hollywood mic. Gonna talk. Yeah. You know, it's an editorial, right? You talk in editorials. But this one I'm going to bring to you this morning is a follow-up to one that everybody's been talking about. I've been seeing this video all over YouTube. I've seen a couple posts of it on Facebook. It's one where the Chicago police officer slammed the guy into the ground. And I didn't really talk about that, but yesterday a story came out of what happened to the guy or what they're going to do with the guy who got slammed by the cop in Chicago. Some of you may not like it. That's what the comment section below is for. I'm going to put a link to this story in the description box below. You can go read the whole story down in the link. But apparently it's become a big, huge thing now, and somebody famous is involved. You're going to see it right here in my editorial. Coming to us from CNN. Thank you, CNN, for this story, bringing it to us. We're going to bring you the editorial of it. A man who was slammed by a Chicago police officer during a Thanksgiving Day arrest was charged with aggravated battery of a police officer on Sunday, that was yesterday, and bailed out of jail by Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr. The incident was captured on a widely circulated video led to the officer being assigned to desk duty pending a use of force investigation by the Chicago Office of Police Accountability. Now, I wonder if they mean civilian Office of Police Accountability. Tried to look for the Chicago Office of Police Accountability. I can't find it, the pictures of it. I think they mean the civilian office, the Civilian Accountability Board or whatever it is that they've chosen there. But moving on, the defendant, Bernard Kirsch, 29, also faces misdemeanor charges of resisting police, simple assault, and drinking alcohol in public, according to a statement from the Chicago police. CNN was unable to determine if Kirsch has a lawyer. In a series of tweets Sunday, Jesse Jackson, said he attended Kirsch's bond hearing at a Cook County courthouse. Jackson's advocacy organization, the Rainbow Push Coalition, posted the $500 bail for Kirsch, Jackson said. Kirsch will be subject to 24-hour monitoring. The Reverend Jesse Jackson was quoted in a statement released ahead of the hearing. Unnecessary force could have cracked his skull. It raises alarm. No one deserves this kind of treatment. The incident occurred near a busy intersection on Chicago's South Side on Thursday. According to police, Kirsch was stopped for drinking alcohol in public. He became verbally abusive towards the officers and threatened and spat on one of them, police have said. A 43-second video captured by a passenger in a nearby car begins at the onset of the takedown but doesn't show what led to it. The video shows the officer wrap his arms around Kirsch's torso, lift him up, and slam him to the street on his back. Kirsch's head appears to hit the concrete. He appears motionless in the moments after he was slammed on his back. Police have said that paramedics were immediately notified the man was taken to the hospital in stable condition. They've also said in the statement, if wrongdoing is discovered, officers will be held accountable. The names of the officers involved have not been released. So there you go. That's all of it in a nutshell. But the thing that gets me, they said if wrongdoing is discovered, officers will be held accountable. Well, what does that mean, held accountable? Does that mean they'll be retrained? Does that mean they'll go, bad baby, don't do that, and then go back out on the street? What does held accountable mean? We really want to know, because every time we hear that, it's not always what, you have an officer that shoots somebody. Well, he'll be held accountable. And what happens? He gets suspended without pay for a week or 2 weeks, and then he's back on the job. Or he's forced to resign. That's not held accountable. That's sent off to work for some other department. So we want to know what held accountable really means, don't we? The officers are not being named. But the thing that gets me is it says the 43-second video captured by a passenger doesn't show what led up to it. All these videos, and it's annoying to me and it bugs me, when you see these videos where people are saying, look what this cop did, oh my God, but they don't show you what happened 3 or 5 minutes before that. Like there was one, I forget where it was at. I think it was in Colorado. But there's one where a guy was cussing at a police officer and he flipped him off and said the F word, and the cop said, "You can't do that. That's illegal. You can't be using profanity in public in this town," and da-da-da. He goes, but the video started right when the guy flips him off and cusses him out, and he gets arrested for it and everything. But it doesn't show what happened 3 minutes before or 5 minutes before. So same thing about this video. It shows the officer standing there. He picks the guy up. There's a video in the link below in that story. But it shows the officer pick the guy up and then slam him. We don't know what happened 3 or 5 minutes before that because the video doesn't show that. So I'm telling you, people, when you record the police, can you show the whole thing? Okay. If you get it. And if you don't, I get that. It was the start of the video. I get that part. But I have a feeling, I don't know, maybe it's just we want to know what happened before the incident. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Accountability is key. Community Leo Watch. That's Leo's law enforcement officers letting you know what's going on in your community with them by watching them every day. And so should you. Get your cameras out, people. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. It's the last month of the year. Thank you.